Hey, second graders. Today we will be reviewing and playing Race to Zero, which is a subtraction game to practice subtraction of two-digit numbers to get from 100 to 0. So we're going to start off with our math talk. Then we will review how to play Race to Zero. Then we'll get in our groups and play Race to Zero. Remember that when subtracting two-digit numbers, we can subtract tens from the tens and the ones from the ones. Sometimes we have to decompose one of the tens to have enough ones. Here are some problems for our math talk. You can pause this video to review how to solve these problems with your teacher. So now let's review how to play Race to Zero. If we were playing in person, we would have base 10 blocks to practice exchanging blocks as we subtract. But since we're virtual, we're going to be doing it on Seesaw in a different way, using a hundreds chart. You'll roll the dice and name a two-digit number. So you'll roll it 2 times to create a two-digit number. Then you will record that problem an equation on your Seesaw activity. When you get into Seesaw, this is what it will look like. The directions for how to play are right here. You'll have a dice at the top where you'll have to click the chain again, like we've done before with the spinners, to open up the dice, to roll the dice. You'll have a hundreds chart here and your equations chart here. You'll need to use your drawing tool at the bottom to fill in your equations and to cross out numbers or show your skip counting on the hundreds chart. So first, how to play. Take turns rolling dice with your partner. So decide who's going to go first. You can do that by rolling the dice 1 time. Whoever has the highest gets to go first. On your turn, you'll roll the dice 2 times to make a two-digit number. Then you'll record the equations in the chart, starting with 100 minus and then whatever number, two-digit number you created first. And then it'll be your partner's turn. When it comes back to you, you will continue rolling on your turn to subtract your two-digit number as you go. Use the hundreds chart to show your work, meaning you can cross out numbers as you go. You can show your skip counting backwards as you go too. The first player to reach 0 would be the winner. If you finish one game and you still have time, you can go to the next page, which will have another brand new chart. So now I'm into Seesaw. I'm going to hover over the chain to open up the dice in the next window. If it's my turn to go first, I got a 3 on my first, so it's going to be 31. So my number will be 31. So I'm going to grab a drawing tool and write in 31. So 100 minus 31 equals what? Well, now I have to figure that out using the hundreds chart. So if I'm starting at 100 and I want to go back 30, I would go 10, 20, 30, 31. So now I'm at 69. Then it would be my partner's turn to roll. While you're working with your partner, they're not going to be able to see your screen. So you're going to need to be able to talk through and communicate your thinking and what you're doing. So as you're spinning, again, your partner won't be able to see. So you will need to tell them what you spin and then what number you end up at. After your partner goes, it's your turn again. You don't have to keep opening up a new window. You can just go right back to that window you had before and spin another two-digit number. So 1 is my first in the tens and 1 in the ones. That would be 11. So again, I'm going to start with 69 now because I'm starting at 69. This is the starting position. And I'm taking away 11 because that's what I rolled. So if I start at 69 and take away 11, well, if I take away 10, I get to 59. And then one more would be 58. So I'd write in 58. And I'm communicating this with my partner as I go so that we can communicate and see where everybody's at on the hundreds chart as we continue with the game. Again, my next number, starting number, is going to be 58. It'll be my partner's turn to roll while I listen to them talk through their thinking. When it comes up to me again, I'll go back to the spinner, spin again, 4 and 5. So my number is 45. So 58 58 minus 45. Oh, I'm getting closer to 0, aren't I? So now I have to go back 45. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh, I'm at 13. I'm getting really close. It'd be my partner's turn. Once my partner is rolling, I'm listening and following along because I have to take turns back and forth. When it's my turn again, 62. Well, I definitely am gonna, I can't minus 62. However, I would be reaching 0 first because 13, if I took away 62, I'd be below 0 or in the negatives, which we don't want to be. So I would definitely be done there. Now it's your turn. Your teacher will get you into a breakout room with a partner to play Race to Zero. Don't forget, there's multiple pages on the right-hand side. So if you finish one game, you can go to another and even another. So now let's summarize. Remember that when we subtract two-digit numbers, we can subtract the tens from the tens and the ones from the ones. Sometimes we have to decompose one of the tens to have enough ones to subtract. Nice work today, and I'll see you next time.